I'm in the ring, I definitely subconsciously go to a different place. My mind goes somewhere else. I've had a couple of people come up to me afterwards and they say, "You were absolutely terrifying."
White-collar boxing is sort of something that people organise in their private way, so they can have a scrap, like a bit like a drug. Once you've done it once, you want to do it again and again and again.
His opponent facing him across the ring here tonight, and he's welcome into the ring.
Every night of the week, including Sundays, there's white-collar shows going around. It's just exploded. Everybody's getting on the scene. Doctors, lawyers, city bods, dealers.
Estate agent.
I'm a financial analyst.
Men ego, young men ego. But it's like you go out and have a drink and they want to fight.
This is their house.
He's a typical estate agent who likes to be a bit big about stuff when he doesn't need to be and looks a bit silly. To be fair though, I'm competitive about pretty much everything as well.
There is no pride and glory without the pain to go with it. I'm going for a knockout. I work in central London, in prime central London. My title is head of lettings. You come into town and you say, I'm looking for, I don't know, a 5-bedroom house. It's got to be within this perimeter. It's got to have a jacuzzi and a helipad. Here's our budget. We'll go out and we'll help you find whatever it is that you're looking for.
I work for an estate agency currently in property management. First month I was the best negotiator in my office. Second month I was the head top negotiator in the entire company. In my second month, and I'd never done negotiating in my life.
There is always going to be an element of stress. There's always going to be an element of pressure. It's a tough job. It really is. You've got to find a way of letting your hair down. You'll burn out otherwise.
Here we go! Let the punches fly!
Josh is probably, but I see him as a person who's been given quite a lot. Obviously, his parents and family are well-to-do.
How do I feel when I think of CHALLON? It's a mixed bag of emotions. We started off with a quite warm friendship. We trained together, we worked together in the gym.
Arrogant, selfish, boring, really.
He claims that his shoulder popped out of its socket, but watching those videos back, I've watched them from 3 or 4 different angles, I've watched them hundreds of times, you can see that it didn't come out.
I think the reason why he cares so much is because he knows he didn't win. If he's going around there bad-mouthing me, saying, oh, he didn't dislocate his shoulder, he knew he was losing, that's complete and utter trash.
It could be any number of things. It could be the fact that he got into the ring and all of a sudden there was a huge amount of pressure on him, huge amount of stress, which, could happen to anybody. What do you do in that situation? Do you turn around to the ref and say, I'm done? Do you get your corner man to throw in the towel? Or do you injure yourself or fake an injury? What would you do? It's a difficult one to call.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. I put out the challenge to him. I said to him, come down, let's have a rematch. He's accepted. You've got to give him credit for that. This isn't what we do day to day. I said to myself, if I ever turned up on a session and I saw him there, I'd turn around and walk out because, to be honest, we probably wouldn't even make it to the fight on 17th of November.
Oh, you're here. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Yeah.
Your friends over there, by the way. Right, Martin, one, two, three.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank
Go
you.
for it.
So he stood there, I'm stood on the other side. I keep thinking in the back of my mind, has he seen me? What should I say something? Shouldn't I say something? It's a weird situation to be in. You can hold a grudge against someone. Maybe they've pissed you off or they said something behind your back or whatever, but there's a completely different thing. You've physically fought this person and you've got a grudge against them to a degree which is insurmountable. You can't really compare it to anything because it was a fight which never finished.
He just walked in, you guys were filming, he annoyed me a little bit. He just acted very arrogantly, didn't even look at me when speaking to me. And they said, I hope you're ready this time. And just carried himself in a completely different way to how he used to. Just thinking he's a princess fighter now, which princess is right. That's about it.
If anything, I want it more. I want it more now, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, there was anger. There was anger.
The first White Collar show, it was all between an American man in the money market and a dealer here.
So much blood, it's disgusting.
Their job has nothing to do with physicality, and then they're suddenly trying to prove themselves with physicality in front of all their friends.
White collar fighters is a different breed of fighters.
If he's bigger than you, bring him in close. If he's stronger than you, then you keep your distance and you fucking hit him hard.
It's that element of danger.
Will you do it again?
Fuck no.
Yeah, they want to be mini celebrities, don't they? They go there and they'll pat them on the back. Oh, great night the other night. It's got all the girls in the office, you know, like a little bit of a star status, isn't it, you know?
To the EE voicemail, I'm sorry, but the person you called is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hi, CHALLON, good morning. I'm not impressed, it's 10:30 and you're not at training. Can you please give me a call back as soon as you get this message and let me know what's going on? Thanks.
Well, CHALLON's meant to be here today, and we've only got X amount of weeks to do it, so we've got to try and cram in as much as we can, and well, it's taking the piss, basically.
I left the actual house party at about, I think 12. I left everyone there and went to bed with the intention of going to training. I woke up at like 9 and I was like, nah. So that's where the commitment and motivation is failing a little bit on Sundays.
It's just been a really, really tough week. Got a couple deals in, which is good.
Come on, Josh, come on, Lloyd, come on.
So I change here, go home, have something to eat, get an early night, wake up, probably go for a run first thing if I can, and then, yeah, straight to work. And again, gym bag with me, come straight from work to here, do the same thing again. That was my progression photo, so that was a year's difference. So I had a couple of extra pounds on me. It was a hell of a journey going through all that, but I think I dropped most of the weight in my hair by the looks of it. I've invited 146 people. It'll be the main fight. Couldn't get more white collar than that. Hi, you alright?
You want tea?
Coffee, please. Did it look like it dislocated his shoulder from outside the ring?
Well, if somebody sort of goes like that, it kind of looks like it. You don't know. You can't tell. It's impossible to tell, especially if someone's been hitting you.
Yeah.
It would appear that way. Yes, it would. It looked like that.
You can tell me if he dislocated his shoulder.
The thing is, with Josh, everything in life has to be fair. From a little boy, everything had to be fair. And I think that he felt, because he hadn't perhaps beaten this chap to a pulp, perhaps he felt like he hadn't really won properly. Who was that?
Louis.
He came home one day, he was black and blue all over his face. I mean, somebody had hit him in the eye and the mouth, and I mean, how do you explain that when you go to work?
I think it was one hit in the nose.
No, it was more than that. I don't like seeing him do things like that. It's worrying.
It's like a rooftop bar, really nice. Yeah. There's always that sort of notion in the back of your mind, you know, something could go wrong. All it takes is one wrong slip. You know, you walk into a punch too quickly, or he clocks you with a right too high. You know, all it takes is that one punch. There is obvious concern, but you know, at the same time, it's that motto and that way of life. You know, that there is no pride and glory without the pain to go with it.
One of the issues thrown up is this idea of this sort of darker side of the sport, if you like, the area which is unregulated.
Yeah, I wrote a blog in 2013 on white collar boxing, what you should know before you sign up to box, because I saw these guys getting involved with these events and being missold these packages and getting themselves into something they didn't really understand. You'd like to think that in the UK, you'd assume that if you were signed up for a boxing show and the boxing event was being run, particularly at a licensed bar, that it'd be reputable, it'd be controlled, and it would be under provisions. And the reality is a lot of these shows, it's not. And there is no overall body regulating them. And this is the problem we've got. It's got the potential to spiral out of control, and the risk is someone will get hurt or killed. The reality is boxing on any level, boxing is a sport and it is an art form, but it's also primal and it's a fight. And if you think in front of 1,000 people, someone's not going to try and jump all over you when they hurt you, you're very, very mistaken.
Pure intention of taking Joshua's head off will come to fruition. No issue whatsoever. Commitment on point.
That's better.
Good session. See, it was just me. It's a lot more attention just on me.
We will get somebody in and work on his shoulders and make sure that his shoulder is right before the night. So that shouldn't be a problem.
Do you think he's further ahead than Josh?
Yeah.
In fitness, I do think he's further than Josh.
I'm going to get in his head, play some games. Seeing as he wanted to walk in nice and arrogant to our little weigh-in the other week, see how he handles it. See if he's a bit of man enough to take a bit of shit from the Northern Assassin. We shall fucking see!
Come on, show me you want to beat him. Show me you want to beat him. Hit that bag. Come on, snap it. Power. Boom.
It's coming up real quick. I think this is probably going to be the last session I've got. After that, no more.
We know from the first fight what we did wrong. This time, definitely throw some punches. First fight, he never threw enough punches. Just trying to defend too much.
Why you put yourself through it?
I want this win.
Exactly. What do you want it for?
It's me.
Exactly. But this is not fucking about. This is reality now. Yeah? Okay? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, jump out.
Have you been thinking about this weigh-in at all today?
Yeah, a little bit. Because as I say, it's the first time I'm going to see CHALLON.
It's now 5 past 7. We've got the weigh-ins today. All the boxers, bar a few, we're going to be coming down.
Strip.
I knew this bit was coming. We're supposed to be here at 7, it's now 8:05, and he still hasn't arrived. Gym, I think, usually closes around 9 o'clock, so he's not here. So I can only hope that he does turn up at some point.
CHALLON, hi, it's Tony. Look, I just got your text. I need to speak to you. I don't want to text you and all that sort of stuff. Give me a call and we can find out what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. So we just got a text from CHALLON, but it basically saying that he's going to be pulling out.
To be fair, right now, I think he's a first prize dickhead, if I'm honest. Right now, if he came there and he came here, I'd probably take him in the ring myself.
It's the night before the fight, and it's 4 in the morning, and I can't sleep. So I'm not exactly going to be very well rested for this, unfortunately.
CHALLON here yet?
No, he's not here.
Tony, you seen CHALLON's not turned up yet, no?
Yeah.
Are we expecting him to?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I know you prepared to fight CHALLON. Okay? Listen to me carefully. I think you got to go.
This CHALLON's not turning up. He's not coming. So I've got another fight, but it's not what I trained for.
This is what I've been saying since day one, that the whole point was to fight CHALLON. All of this was based around fighting CHALLON.
I just didn't want to fight. I just wasn't in it. Heart wasn't in it at all. Head wasn't in it. I couldn't give two damns about Josh. I could not care less if he trained for 2 years and I dropped out. I wasn't afraid of getting in the ring. I wasn't afraid of losing. I just did not want to do it.
It's not over until it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, he may turn up. You don't know.
May turn up. And if he does, well, what's your view? If he does, you turn up anytime you want it.
Still want it, yeah.
He's here.
CHALLON's here.
Is he fighting? Is he fighting?
Sit back, relax.
I kept flitting from between that aspect and then, oh, but I can fight him. I want to fight him.
Absolutely amazing, guys. Well done, you.
I'm a complicated one when it comes to that sort of crap.
Can we have an update? Is this fight happening?
I'll leave that to you.
He's doing the medical at the moment.
At least now we know we've got a fight.
Cracking fight, ladies and gentlemen. Get behind your fighters. This is the fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
The entire time we were stood in that holding area, he did not look at me once. He didn't look at me until he was stood in front of me in the ring, when obviously the cameras were on and he had to look hard.
He's dropped his bollock already today, yeah? So obviously he's quite fragile in his mind, yeah? So first round, keep your guard nice and tight, yeah? Don't let him come onto you, yeah? Just throw fucking punches, Josh.
And I could hear that coach of his, say, oh, he's bottled it, he's already bottled it. It was clear that Josh then thought I had bottled it. I didn't want to be there. At that point, I was ready to be there.
Make some noise for CHALLON, the assassin. Fighting in the red corner, Josh, the bull.
Everything which you've been training for 3 months, it will boil down to this one moment, you know, and it's indescribable.
Round one.
Stand up. Relax, give me a hand. Pull it up, how is it?
When his shoulder went at the beginning of the first, I was very worried it was going to get called. And I could see disappointment in his eyes as well.
Oh, not that fucking hard, man.
No, wait, calm.
All that toing and froing, all the training, for me and for Josh, and it went in less than, 5 seconds? Maybe 10 if you're lucky. That's just ridiculous. No one's shoulder should do that, especially not mine when I've been training as well. And the referee was saying to me, are you going to continue?
And what went through your mind?
Yep, he's going to continue.
Josh!
Put your head in there.
Move in, Josh! Move in! Come on, Josh, jab 1, 2. Jab and right hand, Josh, jab and right hand. Circle the other way, Josh, to the right.
I wouldn't say he's a shit fighter, but he's not a fighter. He lacks the mobility and the athletic ability to be able to do that sort of stuff. I've beat him at any sport. Apart from netball. I can't play netball. I hate netball.
You've got to throw some more punches, yeah? Because he's fighting with one arm, Josh, yeah? And the thing is the referees are going to be looking at this, yeah? He's thrown 2 or 3 punches with the one hand, yeah?
Throw, Josh, come on! Great bout, lads. Well done, both of you. We have a winner, and the winner is the blue corner. Well done, lads, both of you. Cracking fight.
I knew I'd won. At one point before The referee put my arm up. I did raise my left arm. Yeah, fine.
This intense 10 weeks or 2 months or 3 months, however long it lasted for, of training, very, very intense training, was just, like that, it's just over.
Do you have any injuries?
No, none. Pride, maybe, nothing else. No physical injuries, anyway. I'm not 100% convinced that I did give it everything that I had. And again, I'd like to think that I did, but there's always that little bit in the back of my mind, because I lost, thinking, did I really give it everything that I had?
Do you feel like you took it too seriously?
I don't think so. You know, everybody approaches things differently, don't they? So, I mean, for me, it's 100% or 0%. You know, there's no point doing something half-assed. Otherwise, why bother?
I lost to a 9-year-old girl in the British Championship playing the accordion. She was 9. She beat me. I did not like that. So yes, everyone loses.
Back to work, yeah. Back to the everyday.